I still remember the first time I saw a few dollars appear in my AdSense dashboard. That feeling of earning online for the first time is something you never forget. Over time, I realized something powerful. It's not just me. My clients are making even more through their blogs. And let me tell you something. This is not any guesswork. You probably know I'm a web developer. Here at Fahad Digital, we build websites for hundreds of clients every year. Many of those are blog websites, and those clients earn real money from their blogs every single month. And yes, we charge them a couple of $1,000s to build those blog websites. But today, you don't have to pay me anything. Just watch this video till the end because I'm going to show you exactly how I make money-making blog websites for my clients and how you can do it for yourself too. Now I know what you might be thinking. It's 2025, everyone is using AI. Does blogging still even work? Well, the short answer is yes, more than ever. AI can answer questions, but not like human does. People still look for detailed, personal, and authentic content, and that's what blogs deliver. Even AI tools end up sending traffic to real blog posts like yours. So yes, if you do it right, blogging is still one of the best ways to build a passive income and a long-term online brand. And in this step-by-step tutorial, I'll walk you through everything from picking your blog topic to writing, publishing, and getting it ranked on Google. And trust me, you don't need any technical skills to do this. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete understanding of how successful bloggers make money and how you can start today. So if you're first time here, I'm your friend Taimur Nishad. I'm a professional web developer. You don't have to like this video or subscribe yet. Just focus and watch till the end. If you find this video truly helpful, then you can like, subscribe, and start your blogging journey with me. So without wasting any more time, let's start this powerful, real money-making blogging course. Okay, so first of all, I have made a plan with 6 simple steps. Essentials, content writing, content tips, blog environment, blog setup, and on-page SEO. This is a foolproof plan, and by following this plan, any beginners can become a successful blogger. So first, in the essentials, we have to find a niche for our blog. At first, what people do is they go on writing on different topics such as entertainment, sports, politics at once. Google doesn't understand what the blog website is about. It's a big mistake. That's why you have to go with a specific niche at the start. So here I'm going to choose traveling as a niche for writing my blogs. I will write only about traveling in my website. Now the next step is to find the keywords. And this is also really important to understand for writing blogs. But first of all, what is keywords? Keyword is simply what we exactly type in the Google search bar or any other search engines. For example, here I type best traveling destinations. First here we get some results from Google, but if you scroll down even more, you'll find the links from the other websites. It can be blogs website, it can be some booking websites also. So if we scroll down more, I see this and this one is a blogging website, so you can click on it. Here you can see the blog title, and here's the paragraph. But in the blog title, you can see they're having really specific keywords. Not just best destination in the world, they're being really specific, like 20 worldwide destinations that actually exceed the hype according to the travelers. They're giving the real perspective here. So we can pick a specific title or keyword like 7 best summer travel destination 2025. Something like this. So this is our keyword. Let's say I want to make a blog titled this 7 best summer travel destinations. Now the thing is, everyone won't search exact keyword as this one. They'll search related keywords like summer travel places or places to go in summer like this. Now to find out the search volume, we can use keyword research tool that will give you a clear idea about keywords. So let's go to a website, just search answerthepublic.com and it will be in this page. Now scroll down, you see the search bar. You can search any topic in here. For example, I search summer travel destinations, click search, and here you can sign up quickly with Google or email. Okay, so after signing up, it started looking for the keyword I have put. So you can see the result here. This keyword has search volume of 1600. It means this is being searched 1600 times per month. And you can scroll down and see other information like this keyword tree. These are all related keywords as this one. The original one is summer travel destinations, but people can also search for what is the best place to visit in summer vacation and all of these related words. You can even click on this related and you'll see all the related keywords in details here. Like you can see the search volume. You can see here cheapest summer travel destinations, which has search volume of 1000. So basically you can get idea about keywords and what people actually search in the search engines. You can pick any keyword with high search volume and use that keyword for your blog. Okay, so according to our plan, we have got our niche, we found our keywords. Now it's time to write content. This is the most important part of blogging. In a blog, the content is the king. Doesn't matter how good your SEO or website is. Always do your best for content. Now, if you are really good at writing, you know writing structures, techniques, you can write your own content and you're good. But let's say you're a beginner and you don't know how to write a blog. In that case, you can use AI to write your blogs, but you cannot rank those blogs since that is AI written. Search engines won't show any AI blogs in the search results. They always look for authentic and original contents. But I'm gonna show you, even if you cannot write your own original blog, how to use AI to write a blog and convert that blog into a human written blog that will be supported by search engines. So let's use ChatGPT for this. So let's type here, create a 800 words blog titled 7 best summer travel destination. And let's also say this, please make it as natural and human-like as possible. Okay, I prompted this. Let's see how it looks. And we get this generated blog, the whole blog. It has a short paragraph at start, then all the list, like all the destination, has ranked like this. The AI written content is readable, it's informational, but it definitely lacks the human touch. It doesn't have any human perspective. So we can just simply edit this text and say, hey, add human perspective to match human writing level that AI can't fake. Although this is an AI itself, but now it will try the best to match the human writing level. Okay, let's send. And we can see it shows 2 responses here. So all you gotta do is pick one. So this one sounds more like a human to me, so I'm gonna scroll down and pick this response 1. Now it kind of feels like a human is telling something from their experience or perspective. But I think it'll still fail the search engine AI detectors. So to test that, there are some tools, some popular tools like Zero GPT. You'll get this one, click here. Now from here, just copy the whole blog from start to finish and paste the blog, the text in here, and click on detect text. And you can see the result here. This is saying most of your text is AI or GPT generated. It just detected real quick. This blog will be simply rejected by the AI detectors. So how to fix it? How to make it humanized? So I have the tool for that as well. Just go to aitextconverter.com. This tool can convert your AI generated text into humanized text. There are many tools out there like this, but most of them are paid and the free ones have limitations. And here I find this one the best one. Although the website is not the best looking, but this works really well. Let me show you. So let's go to my blog. So from the ChatGPT, I'm gonna copy my text. Let's copy from here to here. We have to copy part by part. Copy, go to the side, paste the text here, and enter the captcha here, 1486, and click Humanize. Okay, it converted our text. Now let's copy the text from here, and it's time to test it. Go to the AI detector, and in this field, just add the new text and click Detect Text. And let's wait for the result, and it says your text is human written, and this is 0% AI, which is a great news for us. Now the ranking detectors won't just reject this text just because this is generated by AI. And if you read the text, you can't say this is generated by an AI either. So this is just perfect. I'm going to go ahead and copy this text and open my Google Doc and save the text here. Just a little bit formatted. Okay. Now let's go back to the ChatGPT and copy some other parts. So I'm copying the number 2 and number 3 at once. Then go to the humanizer and click on again humanize text. And add the new text here, add the captcha. Funny, you can just copy it from here and paste it here. Click Humanize. Although the website looks broken, but this is more than enough for us because it just solves our real problem. Okay, so let's copy the text. If you want, you can detect the text again, but I trust this tool, so I'm just going to save this text in my Google Doc like this. And here, let me add a dot at the end. Okay, so now I'm just gonna follow the same process. Copy it from here, paste it here, convert it, and save it here. So without wasting your time, I'm just gonna come back after converting all the text from here. Now here we have a fully original blog. All this written by AI, but it looks like it's written by human to the detector's eyes and human eyes. And also let's add the title in here as well. So just copy this one and add the title in here nicely so that we can use this doc later as well. Okay, so now we're officially completed our content writing part. Now we are a content writer, because if you see, the blog is actually really good. See how nicely it's showing the perspective like a human being. It's saying you have seen photos, lemon tree, but the pictures that do not show is what it feels. The way local people congratulate you as they know you forever. And here it's saying, even in the summer heat, there is something cool about walking through bamboo trees, like it's actually experienced that thing. Okay, our blog writing part is done. Now it's time to work on the content tips. So first thing, make sure the content you're writing is at least 800 to 1000 words long. This number is the sweet spot for a blog. Then other things like break paragraphs after 30 words. Breaking paragraphs is really important thing because it makes the paragraph super readable. Like you can break the paragraph by just adding gap like this. Break the text after around 30 words and it'll be super readable. So that's that. After, insert images in the text content. Using images in your blog makes it many times better, especially for a traveling blog. So here we are basically suggesting places, right? Like this place in Italy, this place in Japan. So adding images with the text is a must. So what you have to do is go to the Google, search for the exact places, just copy the name of the place or the destination. Search on the Google and go to images. You'll find lots of images about the place. Choose a nice one. Download the image. So we just need to collect all the images for all the destination we have here. So I have got all the images that we can later use when we design the blog. So just keep the images on your folder, keep the blog on your doc, and we'll be good. Now the last content tip here. Post 2 articles a day. Don't focus on quantity, but focus on the quality of the content. Trying to post at least 1 article a day or locking it to 2 articles per day is a sweet spot when you're starting out. Don't publish 5 or 6 articles a day, or you just waste your effort and achieve nothing, as it won't give you any results immediately, so you'd get frustrated very soon at the beginning. So try posting 1 or 2 articles per day, consistently work on that, consistently upload blogs, because once your blogs get ranked, the passive income will start to generate very well. Okay, now we know how to write blogs, we know all the necessary content tips. Now it's time to make an actual blogging website. Now we can create our blogging website using WordPress for free, but to make that website online, we need a web space. In that space, our whole website will live. After that, we need a domain name so that people can search our website by the domain name or address. For example, Facebook has their domain name, which is facebook.com. YouTube has youtube.com. We have jimfahaddigital.com. So similarly, for your own website, you need an address that will be your website name.com. So first, we need a web space. Second, we need a web address. If you go to hostinger.com, they provide both web hosting and domain name. And the best part is, if you get the web hosting service from here, you get a domain name completely for free. Like for example, if you buy domain name from godaddy.com or namecheap.com, you'll have to pay differently for a domain name, but in here, you're getting a domain name for free. So click on this claim deal, and we can see some plans like premium, business, and cloud startup. On the premium, which is the starting price, we can see we can create up to 25 websites with it. For example, now you're creating a traveling website, but later, if you want to create other category website, like maybe some blogs about technology, healthcare blogging website, you can do that within the same plan. You don't have to buy another plan separately. Then you get 25 GB of SSD storage, then of course a free domain name, then other really necessary services like unlimited free SSL, which makes your site super secure, and things like weekly backups, which are really important. And if you want, you can get bigger plans with extended features, like with this business one, you can create 50 websites, then you get 50 GB of NVMe storage, and other features like free CDN. But if you're just starting out, you can choose the premium plan now and upgrade to bigger plans later. So from here, I'm going to click on this choose plan. And from here, we can choose the time period. You can choose how long you want your website to be live on the internet. By default, this is selected 48 months, which saves you the most money. Only for $2.99 a month, you can keep your website for solid 4 years. It doesn't matter if the hosting price increases, your pricing will be the same for 4 years. Also here, I do not recommend you to choose the 1 month plan at all because this will be too expensive. Each month you have to pay $12. So the 48 months is the best one, but if you like, you can choose the 48 months or 12 months. Although it will increase the monthly price, it will be really pocket friendly because you have to only pay $47 and your website will stay live for a whole year. And here, if you want more discount, you can use coupon code. Click on the have a coupon code, and here if you use our code, which is JFD10, and click apply, you'll get 10% discount, and the new price will be only $43. But also make sure you have come here through this link, jimfahaddigital.com/besthost. Okay, so for this video, I'm just taking this 12 months plan, but I recommend you to take this 48 months plan because it will save a lot of your money. Okay, so after checking everything, just click on continue, and here quickly register with the hostinger. You can use Google or email address. Then here put your billing address. Then continue. Here you can select any payment method, PayPal, Google Pay, or your credit card. And after checking out the order summary, just click on submit payment. And after purchasing, you'll get an email address on your email. Just check that and follow the steps. And finally, you'll be in the hostinger's dashboard, from where we can create our website, control our website, and claim the free domain name. By the way, I'm going to close all of these unnecessary tabs since it's making it really cluttered. Okay, now let's claim our free domain name. Click on this domains, then click on get a new domain. And here, if you didn't claim your domain name yet, just search for any domain name you want. And I'm going to give you a tip to get a good domain name for your blogging website. See, if you get a brand new domain name, it's fine, but why not try to get a domain name that has value? We can look for expired domains. Expired domains are the domains that has previously used by websites, and due to renewal failure, the domain name got expired. So the most expired domain names had website traffic. People used to visit on that domain name. It might have hundreds of visiting people, it might have thousands, million, so that becomes really valuable for you. You'll get the website traffic from day one. So I'm going to show you how to look for expired domain names. On the address bar, just type expired domains.net. Enter. And with this website, we can look for expired domains. On the search bar, let's search for anything relevant to our blogging website like travel. Okay, so we have to register on this website, so I'm just gonna quickly log in with this. Okay, so after logging in, let's search for a domain that is related to our travel niche like travel.com. And of course, we don't get the travel.com, but we get so many other expired domain names like masteroftravel.com, allowtravel.com. Honestly, these are really good ones, but some of them are not available. So I'm going to click on this show filter, scroll down, and at the last you'll see this option, only available domains. Check it and click on this apply filter, and now it will show only the domains are available. Now you can see the status are available, the domain is deleted. So you can just look for any domain names here and choose one if you like. You can click next page to see more. Like here, I kind of like this one, firsttravelpro.com. You can just copy the domain name from here, then go back to the hostinger, and you can add the domain name, expired domain name here, then search, and you'll see the domain name is actually available. And for me, it's showing buy now, but in your case, if you haven't claimed your domain name before, it'll show claim now or get now. Just click on that button and the domain name will be yours. Okay, so we have got our domain name. Now it's time to create our website. So we can click on websites, and from here click add website. You'll see so many options like Hostinger Horizons, WordPress, Hostinger Builder, but we'll use the WordPress. Using WordPress, we can make any kind of website. We can customize every details of any website, but originally WordPress was made for blogging. It was especially made for blogging. So let's click on WordPress. Okay, so first we have to put the username and the password for the WordPress to log in on our WordPress. I'm putting this email and added a password. Now I'm going to click on next. That's showing two options. One is create a website with AI or pre-built websites, but I'm going to click on create blank site. Now we have to choose the domain name for this website. So by searching on that domain name, on the address bar, people can go to your website. So I'm going to put the domain name that I have claimed before. And this is available for me. I'm selecting. Now let's click on install WordPress. So the WordPress will be installed on this domain name. And here you can actually choose that where your targeted audience is located. Then click on install WordPress. We have to wait a bit until it installs WordPress in our domain name, and we can then manage the WordPress, create our blogs using WordPress and everything. And now we're at the WordPress admin panel or the dashboard. We have so many options like post, media, pages, and I'm going to show you how to create posts really easily without any plugins or themes. So just click on the post, and here we're having a default post, hello world. We don't need it, just click on trash to delete it. Now click on add post. And this is the area we can write our blogs. Like this place is especially made for creating blogs. So let's go to our doc where we kept our blog. So I'm just gonna first copy this title and add the title here. Maybe here we can add few more extra words like in 25 best summer travel destinations in 2025. Makes it looks latest. Okay. So after that, we can add the paragraphs from here. Let's go back there. We can copy our first paragraph like this and paste the text like this, and then go back and we can just copy all the text and paste it here, and the whole blog is added here. Now this text editor is really powerful. You can use it to style the blog. Like we can select any text from here and make it bold directly. Then maybe we can add space like this to format the blog a bit. Let's quickly do it. Okay, now this is looking like this. Now we can actually publish the whole blog. Click on this publish and publish. Now it's saying the post is live. We can click on this view post, or we can just type our domain name and we'll directly land on that blog. Now even though we can publish our blog, we don't have much control over our blog design or anything. So now after publishing our content, our next step is to install a theme and plugin. By installing themes and plugin, we can show our blog in a professional manner. Right now this is really unprofessional. So let's go ahead and install a theme for our website first. Go back here, click on this WordPress icon. We'll be here. Now, if we hover over the appearance, we'll see the theme option. Click on it. Now we can see some default themes like 2025 theme, 2024, but we can install new themes as well. Click on the Add Theme button. And here you can find thousands of themes. But from here, I'm going to use this Astra theme. This will be really good for a blog. So click on Install here. Now again, go to the themes. And you'll see the Astra theme is here. Now from here, click Activate. Now the Astra theme will be activated for our website. Now if we just go to our website and refresh, you'll see everything is coming in a systematic way. It's not directly opening the single blog. This is opening the blog archive. You have to choose a blog to read the blog. You see, now we have more customizing option for a blog. And it's definitely looking better. But although our blog is now systematic, we don't have much control over our design. Blog website design matters so much. If your website looks trash, your blog looks trash, doesn't matter how good your content is, it won't look professional. So to make our website fully customizable, we're going to use the plugin called Elementor. Now we'll get the Elementor page builder as a plugin. So let's go back. From here, scroll down and click on this plugins. Now here we're having some plugin which came by default after installing the WordPress. So let's click on this Add Plugin. And from the plugin store, we can search Elementor. And we'll get the Elementor in here by Elementor. Just install it. This is a really powerful tool used by millions of people. Okay, after installing, click on Activate. And the Elementor plugin is activated. Now we'll do the really interesting part, designing the blog using Elementor. So first, let's go to the post. And we can see one post is here we have created earlier. So we can click on this post, click on Edit. And now you'll see an option called Edit with Elementor. So basically you can edit the whole post design using Elementor. So click on here. Okay, so let's close this pop-up. And we can see our post is opened in the Elementor like this. This is by default, but we don't want it like this. So what I'm going to do is click on this delete container to delete all the paragraphs, but it will still have the title in here. Now first thing I'm going to do, click on this settings, go to the style, and add a background color for our blog. So click on this background type, select the classic, and click on this color, and you'll have the color picker. We can choose any color with it. So I'm gonna choose a fully white color like this, and close it. Now we can add our paragraphs using Elementor widgets. If you click on this plus, we can see so many elements is there. With these elements, we can add heading, we can add images, text editor, video, button, anything, literally anything you want. So first of all, I'm going to add a container, which is a basic box. Then I'm going to again click on plus, and this time I'm going to use this text editor. So we can just drag and drop this text editor inside of this container, and we'll get a dummy text, which we can change from here. So inside this text editor, I'm just gonna put my own text. Go to the doc, And here I'm gonna add the first part, which is this. Copy and add it here. But make sure while you're adding it here, right click and click on this, paste as a plain text. So it'll just ignore the text format from the Google Doc. Okay, so after adding the text, let's see how to style the text nicely. Click on this style tab. We have so many styling elements, like we can edit the typography. Just click on this pencil icon. And first of all, we can select a font family. It's selected as Roboto, but one of my favorite font is DM Sans. For a blog paragraph, the DM Sans look really good. Okay, after selecting, we can edit the font size, how big the text you want. For blog paragraph, around 16 to 19 is a sweet spot, but I'm actually gonna make it 17. It's looking good. Then we can set the weight of this text. Lower number makes it thinner, higher number makes it bolder. I'm just gonna keep it default 400. Now we can do some other things like manage the line height, manage the letter spacing. So I'm gonna delete the line height and keep the letter spacing minus 0.2. It increases the readability of the text. Okay, now let's close this typography. Now we can change the color of this text. Click on this text color. We can choose any color, but I'm gonna choose a dark color. Makes it easily readable. Okay, also I want to add some gap between this title and this paragraph. So we can use a widget for that. Click on this plus and scroll down here. You'll see the spacer. Add the spacer between these two items and it'll simply add a space here. You can control the space, how long the gap you want. I'm going to keep it 50 for now. Okay, so after adding this text, let's add our rest of the text. So let's copy our first item, which is this, and we'll add this destination text as a heading text. So click on plus. Instead of using text editor, use heading this time. Add it here, and headings are usually big and bold. So I'm just gonna paste the text here. Now let's style this. It has same styling properties. It has typography and all. So I'm gonna make the font family DM Sans again and keep the weight 600. Then we can control the size. Maybe you can make the size 27. It's looking quite good. Or 26. Okay, so let's close the typography and make the text color like fully black, and it makes it looks like a point or a subheading. Okay, after adding the subheading, let's copy the paragraph of it, and we always add paragraph with the text editor widget. Change the dummy text to a real text. Now in here, this is also a rich text editor. You can edit the text customly, like select the text and make it bold like that. So I'm going to take advantage of this feature. I'm going to separate this best for and this tip. Then after adding space, we can select this best for colon and make it bold. Then select this, make it bold. So it's basically showing this location is best for food lover couple and also giving some tip like this. Okay, now it's time to style this text. So instead of style this text from scratch, I can just copy this previous text and right click on new one and click on paste style, not paste style, and it'll just copy and paste the style from this one and it'll be same now. Perfect. Okay, so this was our first item. So by following the same process, we can add others. But before that, let's see how we can add images with the post. So here, let's say after the text, after the subheading, I want to add an image. So just select this image, drag and drop it right after that. An image placeholder will be added here. And we can click on here to choose an image. And this is our image holder. We can upload any images here. So now it's time to use these images I have collected earlier. So we can just select all, drag and drop it in here. Okay, all the images uploaded. Now let's select an image. The first post was about Amalfi Coast, Italy. So from here, I will select this image named Italy. Select, and this image will be here. We can see the image between our text. How cool is looking. Now it really started to look like a real blog here. So now, following the same process, I'm just going to add other destinations from here with their relevant images. To recap the thing, first click on this plus, add a container in here, and in that container, add a heading, and in the heading, copy the destination name, which will be our subheading, paste the title and copy this first one, then paste the style. After that, add a text editor, then copy the paragraph of destination 2, add the paragraph here, add a space with the best for and the tip, make the best for and tip bold, and then copy the previous paragraph, add the paste style to the new one, and finally add an image between this. Choose the image. This was for the Kyoto, Japan, and select this one. Image will be here. Okay, so you can just duplicate the last container, like select the container from the structure. If you duplicate, you'll see a same to same container is added here. So you can just directly change the text from here, directly change the image from here, and the paragraph. It will make the process faster. Okay, so I'm going to come back after adding all the titles, all the destinations in the blog. Okay, I have added the paragraph for all the destinations, all 7 destinations with the images. That's looking really good. Now, one thing we have left is, let's go to the doc. Okay, so at the end, we have to add this final thoughts. So let's copy this final thoughts text first. And I want to add this as a subheading. And here, let's add a container. And in this container, I'm just going to add a simple heading widget. And on the widget, just add the text, make the F capital letter, and let's copy this one, the subheading, paste the subheading here. Okay, and let's copy the paragraph now. And for the paragraph, we need the text editor. Add the paragraph in the editor like this, and copy this one, paste the style. And we can just go to the paragraph, fix it a little bit, like add some gaps after around 30 words. So let's add one here, then add here, and this is looking good and readable. Okay, so basically, if we close this panel, the whole blog is here. All the information from the title, blog title, to the paragraph, to the images, everything is really nicely here. We can read the whole blog. It's just complete. But if you still want, you can design the blog more. You can design it in more detail. Like for example, if I select one of the containers from here, let's select this container. Now if I go to the style and try to add some background color, we can easily do it. Maybe we can separate the whole container by adding a really light gray background like this, and it will be looking like this. Now for each destination, it will look like a card. But actually, for me, I like to keep it fully white. I prefer no background on this. So we can click on this color and click on this clear to reset the color. And this is, I think, perfect. But of course, you can style the whole thing according to your preferences. Elementor is a really powerful page builder. You can do anything you like with that. You want to add more space between the elements, you can do it. You can just experiment with all the style elements, all the design options, and that'll increase your design skills as well. Now we have so many videos on our channel: how to master Elementor page builder, how to design masterpieces with it, how to create super cool blog designs with it. You can watch those videos too. Those are much detailed. Alright, so basically we're done with the design part of our blog. We have nicely designed the blog. Now this is super readable, and we can see people can actually leave any comment on here. Like if anyone says something here, then they have to put their name, their email address, and they can actually post comment, and the comment will be here right under the post. So this is one of the feature comes with the box. Okay, so after designing the blog using Elementor, now we're going to actually set up our website with some really important settings. So first we're going to go back to the WordPress dashboard. Go here, But before you go anywhere, make sure you publish the whole design we have created with the Elementor. So click on publish. The design will be saved. Now click on this Elementor's logo and click on exit to WordPress. We'll be here, but click on this W icon and we're in the dashboard. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is scroll down here. Under the settings, click on the general. Here we have some basic settings like changing the site title. You can type anything here and the title will be instantly updated here. Then on the tagline, you can actually put some meaningful stuff like travel blog website that gives you perspective, like this. Then if you scroll down, you'll see so many settings, but don't touch these addresses like WordPress address and site addresses. We don't even need to work on that. Let's scroll down. You'll see settings like language setting, time zone setting. You can choose any time zone according to your real area. You can choose any date or time format in between these. You can select the week start on, select any day. So these are the simple settings. Now click on save changes to save all its settings. Okay, now a really important setting, which is the permalinks. So under the permalink structure, we have so many options like plain, day and name, month and name, post name, but I highly recommend you to choose this post name permalink. By default, it's maybe on the plain or day and name, but make sure you select the post name. In the post name permalink, the address bar of your website will look much better. For example, I select the plain permalink. Your address bar will look something like your domain name.com/ some random numbers and bizarre characters. But on the other hand, if you select the post name permalink, your address bar will still look something like your domain name.com/ a post name or a page name. It looks better, it's super readable, and it's gonna also help you rank on the search engines. Okay, so make sure this is the post name and scroll down, save the changes. Okay, so we have done the permalinks. Now let's go and create some post categories. Here, hover under the post, you'll find this categories option. And here you can see we have only one category, which is uncategorized. And if we go to our website, like just type your domain name, you can see the post as uncategorized. You can make it categorized by simply creating categories. So here we can add a name for a new category, like travel blogs can be categorized by many ways, maybe budget travel. After putting the name here, you can add some description like budget friendly traveling blogs, anything you want. Then you can click on add category and it will be added here. You can also create like adventure travel and create one. So this is how you can create many categories. Now, after creating the category, we have to change the post category we have. So just go to the post and click on edit on the post. And on this right side, we can manage many things like status, which is published, then author name. And I'm going to show you how to change author name in a moment because it's right now email, which is looking bad. Okay, anyways, let's scroll down and we'll find this categories, open it. We can see this is selected as uncategorized, but unselected, and select to any one of them you want. And also you can actually create categories right from here. Just click on this add category, and as this is a summer traveling blog, I'm gonna make it simply summer travel and click add category. This one will be added. Actually, let's keep this two category at the same time. So from here we can click on save. Now if we go to the website and refresh, we can see this post is now under the adventure travel and summer travel category. Now let's quickly know how to change the author name, which is now email address. So go to the WordPress, scroll down here, click on the users, then click on the profile, then scroll down, and you'll find the username here, but this is not changeable. However, we have the option to put first name and the last name. I'm going to add it quickly. Then we have the nickname, you can change it as well. And now, under the display name public alias, this is right now the email address, but we can select other ones as well. So as author name, I'm going to select this one. Now, this name will be shown as an author. Okay, so let's scroll down. First, update the profile. Now let's go back to the post. Open the post again, edit, and scroll down here. We can see the author name is selected as this name. Now save the blog, then go to the blog and refresh. Now you can see this author name is changed to this. Nice. Even if we open the blog, we can see the author name nicely here with the date. Okay, now the basic setting part is done. We set up the permalinks, post categories, change the author name. Now what is really missing in our website is one header and a footer. Although we have the footer right here, but this is really basic, and also we are missing a professional header here. So let's see how to add it. Now go back to the dashboard. If you hover under the appearance, you'll find this customize option. Click on it. And from here, we can actually customize the theme, the Astra theme we're using. Like, let's say you want to change the background color of this page. Just click on this global, then click on colors, and you'll find the global template. This is default, this is this, and you can even make it fully dark website. You see, whole thing will be dark color. Although we have to fix these from the Elementor, just make the text color white, it will be fixed. But for now, let's keep it default. You can even do it really customly, like go back to the page, this page, scroll down, and you'll be able to individually change the color. For example, the side background, we can change it to anything like this. You can even add gradient colors, which is really cool. Okay, so you can actually fully customize the theme if you want. So let's go back, and I'm going to show you a really important thing, how to customize the header and the footer. So click on the header here. First of all, here we have site title and logo. So you have the option to choose any logo. Just click on here, select an image from your media, upload a logo for your website, select the image, and that will be selected as a logo of your website. Actually, I'll show you. So I have a logo for a traveling website. Let's use it, upload it here, and just select it like this. From here, skip cropping, and the logo will be on our header. Although this text is annoying here, we want to remove it. So on the site title, simply just delete this text. Now this is only a logo. Nice. Okay, let's go back from here. Now for the header, we have the menu option, the primary menu. You can add any link or any menu here if you like. So let's click on here, click on configure menu from here, and we can click on create new menu. We can put a menu name. If you like to add your social media links here, so anyone can visit. So here I'm going to type social, then click on this next, and now click on this add items. If you want, you can add the home. So by clicking on this home, it will always take you to the home page of your website. But we're going to click on this custom links, and on this URL, you can just put your Instagram profile link like this, and on the link text, you can just put Instagram like this, and just click on add to menu. It'll be added. Then you can add maybe youtube.com/your channel and click add to menu. Oops, we have to put the link text as YouTube, and it will be just added. Now click on this publish, and now we're having some menus here. Now scroll down and take this primary menu and click on publish. And now these menu will be added on the right side of this header, making it look professional. Nice. So we're basically having a proper header. Okay, now let's work on the footer. So go back from the customizing menus, scroll down, and here click on footer. So here it can look a little bit complicated, but it's actually easy. We can see the copyright text element here, right? So this is that element. We can take it anywhere by hand like this, and that will be placed there. But the copyright should stay at the end always. Now here, if you want, you can add the logo and menus on the footer as well. So click on here and click on widget 1. Now click on the widget here, click on got it, click on plus, then you can add the image simply like this. Select the image, click on media library, and we can again select the image or the logo, and the logo will be here. Then if you want, you can easily add the menus we have created for the header. Go back from here, click on plus here. Now click on this footer menu. Select the footer menu here, click on this configure menu, and just select the social. And here scroll down, and on the footer menu, just select the social menu we have created, which is this. And the menu will be again here. Now go back, and under the footer design, you can always change the color of the menu text, padding and margin. So this is how you make a really simple footer, but it's working. So this is how you can make a really simple footer that works. Okay, so we can just close this customization option and go to our website now, refresh. Now we can see this is our website. We have a logo, we have some menus, and we have a proper footer. Looking great. And if you noticed, our background is nicely taking a transition, like from gradient blue to purple like this. How cool. Now by clicking on the home, anyone can go to this page where all the blog will be there. They can just select any blog and open it. Then by clicking on these links, they can go to the Instagram, they can go to the YouTube channel, anything. Okay, so basically our blog setup is fully done. We know how to run our blog website properly. Now it's time to do the on-page SEO. And this is really important because if we don't do the on-page SEO, our blog will really struggle to rank on the search engines like Google. So in the WordPress, there is a really amazing tool which is free that can do on-page SEO really easily. So let's go and install that and do some on-page SEO for our blog so it can rank. So go to the WordPress dashboard, go to the plugins. Now click on add plugin. And here on the search plugin, search for rank math and enter. And you'll find this one, rank math SEO. Really amazing plugin, 3 million plus active installations. So let's click on install. After installing, click activate. So it's saying to connect the free account. If you have the account, connect, or if you don't, you can just skip it. Click on skip step. And here scroll down, make sure this is on the advanced. Then click start wizard. And here keep pretty much everything the same, default. Then scroll down and click save continue. Then here scroll down, we can click save and continue. Here as well, just keep everything as same. Also here, just make sure everything is default and click save and continue. And you can enable the auto update plugin here, so it will update automatically if it needs. So finally, just click on return to dashboard. Okay, after activating the plugin, let's go back to our posts. Open this post. Open the post with the Elementor. Click on here. And on the left side panel, now we can see a new tab has been added, this SEO. So we can basically fix this post SEO on page. Here you can see some overviews coming up, exactly how you see a link on search engines like Google. You can also edit that if you want. Click on this edit snippet. So by default, this is automatically grabbing the title from our blog post, which is 7 best summer travel destination in 2025. But if you want, you can just delete this function and type your own, like 7 best summer travel destination must visit, like this. So the link will be looking like this. Now this is permalink. We can set the permalink custom as well. If we just increase the text like this, we can see the score increases like this. And we have to aim for the higher score. Now scroll down, we can edit the description as well. And this is actually the meta description. On the Google, we can see it under the title. Most people actually decide to click on the link after reading that brief description. So put some of your time to actually figure out a best meta description for your post. By default, this is grabbing some text from our paragraph, like there is a different things for different people in summer, the exact text we have on our paragraph. But say the things that actually makes people click on the link. Something like this, discover 7 unforgettable summer travel destinations from Italy to this, then this. Like I'm actually describing what you'll benefit by reading this post in few sentences, which is good. Now we can click on this close. Now, mainly, we have to focus on the score. This is on-page SEO rating. We're 13 out of 100, which is really bad right now. But after we put this focus keyword, it will be significantly increased. So we have to insert the keyword that we want to rank, the focused single keyword. So for our post, the main focus keyword is best summer travel destinations. Click enter. Now just after adding it, you can see the score is significantly increased, 55 out of 100. Now you can scroll down and look for errors. What thing is keeping us from getting 100 score? So first thing we can notice is focus keyword not found in your SEO meta description. So on our SEO meta description, there is no focus keyword. So I'm going to make some changes here. So we can actually add the focused keyword in a tricky way on this description, like looking for the best summer travel destinations. Look here, I'm just adding best summer travel destination in the description, but at the same time, I'm keeping it natural. It's not feeling like I'm trying to forcefully add this line. Also, the whole thing makes sense. It's both convincing and also having the keyword, the focus keyword here. Okay, so after adding it, close it. We can see the score is increased a little bit. Okay, now scroll down and look for more fixes. So here it's saying focus keyword doesn't appear at the beginning of your content. So the focus keyword is not here on the beginning of our paragraph or the blog. So somehow we have to put the focus keyword, which is this, on first 10% of our content. So you can actually edit this text at this paragraph around here. It says, I have scored 7 summer sites that leaves an impression. So we can simply make it, I have scored. So we can edit this here. So I changed it to I have come across some of the best summer travel destinations that leave an impression. Now if we go to the SEO, just click anywhere to get the SEO here. Now we can see the score is updated. Scroll down and we can see we have the tick mark on this focus keyword in the content. Nice. Now this only thing here saying content is 855 words long, saying good job, but it's even better if this tick mark becomes green like this. Maybe it's aiming for the 1000 words. Okay, now scroll down and we can actually fix some additional errors like focus keyword not found in the subheadings. Like we have the subheadings like this, right? But there's no keyword or focus keyword in the subheadings. So we can simply maybe edit this final thoughts about summer travel destinations. Now if we look at the SEO, now we can see the additional error is now 7. That is fixed. So if you can just add the focus title here naturally on your subheading, it will be good. And some other important things like add an image with your focus keyword as alt text. So this is really important. So we have all the images, right? Like this. But sometimes for some reason, if the image doesn't load, as a placeholder of that image, some text shows up, right? So that text should be our focused keyword. It really helps SEO. So we can just click on any image, click on this choose image to go to the media library. Now this is the place we can add the alt text. So I'm just going to make it best summer travel destinations. Okay, now click on select. Now if we go to the SEO, we can see, yes, this is also solved. And here it's also saying URL is 76 characters long. Consider shortening it. So basically the URL is this thing, this permalink. You can actually decrease it by removing this extra text, and we'll see this is now solved. And also the score is now 71, which is good. Now there are some other points, and see, this is really important to know about this plugin we're using. We have to know how the internal or external links works. There's so many stuff you have to learn about the SEO. Now this video is not about SEO entirely. This was about setting up our blog, how to write it. Even if you're not a writer, how to generate a blog using AI, then convert it to human written text. We have learned how to set up websites, how to design the blogs. We have also learned some SEO that will at least make your blog stand with the SEO. and not entirely ignored by the search engines. But if you want to learn the serious SEO, you want to learn every detail, comment down below and we'll definitely add an entire video about SEO. Alright, so this is how you plan for writing a blog. First you did the essentials, which is choosing a niche, then finding keywords. After we learned how to write content, even if you're a really beginner at content writing, we learned some really important content tips. We learned how to set up blog environment, then how to set up blog. Then at the end, we learned a little bit of SEO that will actually help you rank on the search engines. So that's it. If you learned something new today, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you have anything to ask, let me know in the comments. I'll try my best to reply you personally. So I'll see you in the next video. For now, bye bye.